Born under a twin-tailed comet, a child of a great tribal leader was brought to the world. Sigmar under Rogan, child of the great chieftain Bjorn, was a man of many great victories and heroic acts, and is worshipped by mankind as their god king. Even in his early years, Sigmar was a great gem of man and dwarf kind. It was he that made friendships between men and dwarves. It was he that united the tribes of his region against the chaos-worshipping Northmen. It was he that was crowned emperor by his people. Because of his heroic acts, men saw him as a god in human form, and they worshipped him as such. When death came to him, Sigmar was rewarded for his deeds by the gods his people worshipped, and became the god king of his new empire. Yet even he isn't invincible. Jinx, the chaos god of change, trapped the god king between realities, leaving his people to fend for themselves against the destructive world. Generations after Sigmar's disappearance, his empire evolved from huts to marble towers that touched the skies themselves. However, this empire would later become lazy because of its wealth, leading to corruption and weakness. It was only when the gods of chaos unleashed their full powers on the world that Sigmar returned. These times, the end times, was an era when races and empires of all were at war with each other, while the forces of chaos shattered the world one by one. Sigmar, finally able to break free from his imprisonment, made alliances with the gods of elves, dwarves, orcs, and the dead, creating a new pantheon to fight against the forces of the dark powers. Yet this grand alliance of gods wasn't able to turn the odds against the ruinous powers. When defeat was inevitable, Sigmar led a great exodus to the stars, leading his people and other races of the world to celestial cities he created during his isolation years. Saving as much he could, he returned to the broken world and brought an earth-shattering battle against the head of the Chaos Invasion, Acheron. When the god awakened, he found himself in the Aether, alone. The world that he knew was obliterated, destroyed from the madness of war. Sigmar plunged to the core of the world as he floated through the vast vacuum, broken and bloodied. Yet he wouldn't be alone for long. Dracotheon, the great drake, found Sigmar floating through the void while clutching the metal core. Sensing a kindred spirit from the broken god, he brought him to full strength and taught him the ways of the star bridges, teaching him of the 8 realms that exist within the Aether. When Sigmar returned to his people in his realm of Azer, he set to work on new warriors to bring war against the forces of chaos. Using metal core of the old world and spirits he purified, Sigmar created warriors of celestial might. These warriors, the Stormcast Eternals, are a perfect reflection of Sigmar's might, and they are the vanguard of mankind's vengeance. In this new age, Sigmar, god of mankind, leads his people to avenge the souls lost from the end times. In this new age, Sigmar and other races of order bring their great crusade against the gods of chaos in this age of Sigmar.